I'm gonna go ahead and link this right now. Respectfully, keep in mind that everything that I've been posting that y'all have seen more than once has been selling out, so ran away. Grab it. Now you know we're headed to Makeup Town, but I'm not sure how we're getting there yet. I don't know what's going on. We're just gonna start. In case any of you, if you were ever wondering, do I ever plan my looks? And the only time I plan them is if I'm doing a recreation. If I'm not doing a recreation, which I don't practice those, I never practice anything, but if I am doing just a look, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm sitting here painting. It's kind of some of my favorite times. This is pretty, so I just grabbed this. This is from Linda Hallberg Cosmetics. This is really, really, really... Gene! That was him snorting. Whenever he was a feral cat, he had some damage to his sinuses, so that's one of the reasons he snores so loud, and he snorts like a little piggy, but he's perfectly fine. Don't worry about him. He's a little piggy. Anyways, this is really, really pretty, so we're gonna start with some neutrals, and then, because I want to match my nails, I want to be a chic traffic cone at some point today. All right, I'm gonna start with this shade, grabbing it on an E28, and I'm gonna start by, I'm just trying to decide what I wanna do here. All right, let's just go ahead and press it into the crease. Hello, smooth. Wow, that looks so pretty. Look how smooth that looks. Okay, I'm excited. Okay, so now I want to warm up the top part of the transition. So I'm grabbing that shade and I'm just going to tap that right above the first shade. That's really pretty, and it's just a very subtle peach, and it's going to be prettier later once we start adding the orange. So just tap that across. That's so smooth. I'm really impressed. This is exciting. I'm excited. Plus, I really like the layout here. We have some really nice cools, some really nice shimmers. I love that there's a bone colored shadow. I'm impressed. Now, I just want to deepen the outer part of the eye. So what I wasn't sure that I was going to do is I wasn't sure if I was going to put something here on my lid, so I didn't want to put too much base. That's not a big deal. I'm gonna grab this, whatever's left is gonna be enough, and I'm just gonna add here and here. Please trust the process, good Lord, have mercy. Okay, tap it down. Doesn't matter for right now. Now I'm gonna grab this same shade that we started with, this one right here, grab that on the side of my brush, and I'm just going to press it through there. And we'll extend it upwards. It's gonna look absolutely terrifying because we'll clean that up later, but I'm going to extend it because once it's cleaned up, it's gonna add a lot of lift to the eye. Okay, that's gonna be fun. All right, I wanna add a little bit more of the peach, so I'm gonna switch to my E29 just because everything here is nice and set. So if I wanna drag this color through here, we can. Still not swiping, but we can drag because once we're dragging it, it's kind of shaping it. Okay, that's good for now. We have to get our foundation on. Okay, so now I'm gonna grab this shade here on my C30, and I kind of already did a little bit here just to kind of test it. And we're gonna apply it through here, more in the center. I liked it because it had an orangey undertone. You'll see where we're going in just a second. I'm gonna blend this one out a little bit more. C30, great for concealer and shimmer shadows. If you don't have this one yet, I highly recommend it. Especially if you use a lot of shimmer shadows, this picks it up beautifully. This is the one from yesterday. Don't you judge me. So something I'm really enjoying right now in makeup is mixing undertones. So here we have a warm orange and then my crease is very cool. I'm really into mixing, even my necklace. See this? We got half gold, half silver. I love the idea of mixing. It's so much fun. All right, we're getting closer to Makeup Town. I'm so excited. So I would use these more often, but I feel that they're a little scary, and I'm really trying to focus on making sure that I'm thinking of everyone when it comes to my makeup looks, because if it was up to me, I would be absolutely feral every single day. But I want to keep everybody in mind. But if you want to be a little adventurous, these are probably one of my favorite makeup products of all time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put a little bit right here on the back of my hand. I'm gonna close this immediately. I like to always keep things closed because this will set. We're gonna grab an E27, crucial, gotta have it. You just have to have it. And I'm gonna start kind of pressing this through here. And we're gonna keep it towards the front part of the eye. Isn't that already so much fun? I mean, makeup is just so much fun. And to me, that's just so relaxing. I'm just like, okay, there's some orange on my eyeball. I love it. Let's just kind of keep tapping. See where it goes. We can wipe it off on our makeup towel. Press around the edges, just kind of feather it, soften it. That's fun. So let's do this side as well. It's just satisfying. I figured y'all want to see it. I just kind of tap it in here until I get it where I want it. I might actually grab a more neon orange eyeshadow and just kind of bring it up a little bit more, just for dimension. Whenever you layer these kind of creams and even ones that set, you just get so much dimension in the eyeshadow. All right, these are some of my favorite palettes. I love Blend Bunny Cosmetics. These are amazing. We're gonna grab this neon orange here and we're just gonna layer that on top. And I'm using the E28 and then we'll just kind of press a little over here. It's always a really good idea to remember that it's best for your eyeshadows to kind of melt into each other. Think watercolor. That's how I imagined it. I imagined it as watercolor, and you want everything to kind of just seamlessly melt into one another. All right, we got another one. I feel like this one's gonna sell out today. This one is absolutely gorgeous. Another Sephora gel liner. The shade is Bronze Metallic, and it is absolutely beautiful. These go on so nicely. Look at how pretty that is. I didn't want to use black. I love these. I didn't even post the link for the lavender and the mint that I used yesterday, and it's sold out. It's sold out. It sold out so quickly. In fact, y'all told me, and I felt terrible. I kind of want to do a little bit of a baby wing with this. What I want to do is, I think I'll come from underneath, but we need to finish our foundation. But this is just so pretty. It reminds me of one that I used to love from Bobbi Brown. I don't know if y'all remember. It was a liquid, but they discontinued it, and this reminds me of that. It's so pretty. Yesterday we didn't wear lashes. Today we're bringing out the floofers. It's big old floofers. These are from Ruby May Cosmetics. I'm going to tag them, and these are in the style Serendipity. I like them. I love how small the lash band is. Pinch that in there. Ooh, fun. Sometimes lashes are fun. Now, normally I don't wear lashes this big. This is very fun, but I do like supporting smaller businesses, and these feel great quality, cruelty-free. I really like them. So if you're into some floofers, these are pretty fun. I think there's a shorter pair and we'll use them too, but I don't feel like taking these off. It's fun. Plus, I'm gonna bring a wing from underneath, so it's even gonna kind of tone it down in a second. Just a second. Okay, y'all have been wanting summer-proof, sweat-proof makeup. There it is. So in the summer months, let's just face it, we're just perspiring. We're just like, this will not move. It does, I don't want this to scare you, but it has a little bit higher alcohol content. That doesn't mean it's gonna dry you out. That doesn't mean it's anything. All that means is that once it dries, it's gonna be water resistant. So I highly recommend this for the summertime. I'm gonna use it right now. I only stopped using it because this shade is a little too light for me now, because Summertime Rose is a different shade. But I do want to show you on my hand because it's going to be darker. You're going to be able to see it. So I'm going to put a little bit here on my hand, and I'm just going to rub it in. There we go. And I'm just going to let that dry, and then I'm going to show you. I'll show you. We'll do a little demo. In the meantime, I'm gonna apply it on my face. I could show you on my face, but it's just gonna be easier on my hand. Also, I wash my hands a lot, so I kind of wanna show you that. Now, work quickly. Alcohol, a high alcohol content in a foundation means it's going to dry down, and once it's set, it's set. I talk about it on my page, but let's work this in. This shade looks fantastic. Work quickly. I think we're gonna be okay. Ooh, it's so pretty. It's so beautiful on too. Oh, I forgot to put the shade. I'm sorry. Let me put that here. But you can watch it. It blends out absolutely beautifully. And make sure you check a couple posts back so you know what I'm talking about it drying. Look how pretty it is. I love this foundation. All right, let me do a little demo. This is dried down and I'm gonna get water everywhere. I couldn't find my spray bottle. Okay, you see it there. I'm gonna grab some more of that water. Okay, you see that? That's why we use cleansing balms. Do you see how that doesn't move? Y'all know, I mean, at this point, I know y'all trust me, but you can see that it doesn't move. And like I said, it's that high alcohol content. I'm just so excited because so many of you have been asking me for a foundation for summer, and this, and then your powder, press that in with your puff. It's so good. Definitely give it a try. I'm excited for you to try it. All right, so I really love this concealer from Makeup Revolution, but it's gonna be too light on me. So I'm gonna have to grab a corrector to kind of bring it back closer to my tone. This will be fun. All right, I'm gonna teach you this. This takes a little bit of skill, but I have faith in you. I do, because I don't wanna be like, this is too advanced, you can't do this. I don't wanna be that teacher. I wanna have faith in you. So these Exa correctors, they're incredible. If you don't have one, I highly recommend one. So normally these go underneath, but I'm gonna use this to kind of fix and deepen this. So don't be afraid to add just a, do you see how little I'm using? Such a tiny amount, such a really tiny amount. And I have faith in you, you can do this. So we're gonna put it to the side there. We're gonna grab a C31 because we really wanna keep control of this. And I'm gonna grab this, and then I'm gonna grab this, and then I'm gonna kind of just keep going back and forth. Now, normally correctors go underneath. I have an entire video. This is kind of a different little situation. It's more of just kind of fixing. Start to clean this up. And then I'm gonna grab my C41 again and just kind of melt that together. Look how pretty that is. And I don't have anything on the brush here. I mean, I'm kind of only using it from here up, and that's not gonna disturb the foundation. That's nice. So if you ever have a concealer that's too dark, grabbing a peachy corrector, and I'm talking the tiniest amount, can kind of help deepen it. All right, let me go film the powder comparison and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Can you tell which side is which? Really quickly, getting a lot of DMs, let's clear it up. This is a primer. I like this underneath. It's more like skincare. This right here is for touch-ups. I love this one for touch-ups. So this one I would take with me and press it on top of my makeup. Touch-ups underneath. Okay, I'm gonna film a makeup throwback about this bronzer because why did I stop using it? For the shade that I am right now, it is the perfect shade to just melt into my skin. It's just so stinking pretty. MAC Refined Golden with a C40 on my skin tone at this point, this summer skin I've got going on. It's just, it's perfection and it's blurring. If you are close to my undertone and close to any of the foundation shades that I've been wearing lately, go back and check my saved highlights. That's everything that currently matches me. Please try this. And I also want to mention you are going to see some sparkles in here. It's not shimmer, it's sparkles. And by the time that you put it on, it's not a glow. It's not like the Mario stuff. This is not going to make us look like the Tin Man. These sparkles, they kind of stay there, but it's not a shimmer. There's such a difference between shimmers and sparkles. By the way, our foundation swatch still going strong. I ain't going nowhere. So I'm not going to tell you which side is which, but I am going to tell you that before I post, please go buy this. Just do yourself a favor and add it to your cart. $15. Just go get this. All right, let's grab the bronze eye pencil. I'm gonna do it on my waterline too. Easiest way ever. Just shut your eye. Just take it all the way across, and then I'm going to extend from underneath. Look at how much that brought out the brown in my eyes. Made them look so much lighter. So pretty. All right, I bought this lipstick here because it looks so beautiful on Meredith. I'm gonna tag her. This is Gucci Beauty lipstick in the shade Carol Beige, and it, up against my skin tone, it looks like a little chinchilla. So I wanna try it. So I'm just gonna go in. It kind of reminds me of, well, I was gonna say something else, so I got it all on. But you know what? That's what lip liner's for. It reminds me of the early 2000s when we would just put concealer on our lips. Interesting. That's what lip liner's for. Don't worry. If you ever put a lipstick on, don't panic. Just add a lip liner. And then if you put the lipstick on first, and then you correct with the lip liner, you're actually gonna get a more defined lip line and a better blend. We'll see where this goes. Don't you worry. Because I actually love a lip that's that nude, but I like it on top of things and mixed with things. Now it reminds me of the JLo lip. I do like it, but it's gonna need a lip liner on me. So I am going to add blush, but I'm going to do a quick little TikTok with it because I'm really liking this one. It's really, really pretty. I love the color. I will eventually find a dupe, but for right now, I'm just really enjoying this one. I didn't type out what it was. Let me type out what it is while you look at it. And Jean snores. Okay, I just love the way this turned out. The lashes are optional. We were just having fun. All right, I love y'all so much. I'm gonna go edit tonight's post. I'm so excited for y'all to see which one is which. And I'll see y'all tonight in the comments.